Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What do you say to someone who asks, how can you ask himmah from a sheikh who has passed away? We know that Shaykh Effendi is still working, even though he's not with us. But how do we explain this to someone who will not understand that?
Okay. The person, if he believes in a Prophet, والسلام, and you believe that you can ask madad from the Holy Prophet, والسلام, that is very unintelligent for you to ask this question. Because Holy Prophet is also past. If you can ask madad from Rasulullah والسلام, you are supposed to ask madad from him. And you are supposed to ask madad from those ones who are his inheritors. And his inheritors, they may be living and they may be past. You can still ask support from him. Do we go and ask support from the Holy Prophet? Yes. Do we go and ask support from the tombs of the awliya Allah who have passed? Of course we do. We have support from them all the time. That Shaykh Effendi, that he is not dead, that he is veiled. And this is what Shaykh Mawlana is saying, Sultan al-Awliya is saying. He's taken from this world. Appearances that he is dead. Yes, we're asking madad from him every single breath that we have. And people who don't understand that, they have no intelligence. Because that Holy Prophet ﷺ, he is Hazir and Nazir. He is not dead. If you're a Wahhabi, I have other words for you. That time. I'm not going to enter into that. If you're following tariqat, if you're following this way, then it's very easy for you to understand what I'm trying to say. Is that it? The question is very long. Second part of the question, what is he saying? Oh, I answered everything.
How do we explain this to someone that doesn't understand?
Oh, a person who doesn't understand, first he has to go to school to understand. Yeah. How are you going to explain quantum physics to someone who doesn't even understand mathematics or algebra? How are you going to understand? You may explain everything, they still will not understand. Now he's saying, you know what? You're not meant to understand. You really want to understand? Go learn first. Then you understand later. But those ones who have intelligence, then it doesn't take much. It doesn't take. That's why Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying there is no argument in religion. You don't argue about religion. Because if you know, you know. If you have enough faith, because we're coming from a place of haqq. If you have haqq in your heart, it's going to connect. It's going to make sense. All it takes is a little spark. Everything is going to catch fire. Depends on how dry it is. How thirsty you are for that. If you are not, then it's not going to. So, that's enough. Inshallah, people will understand. It's up to, I'm not going to win anything if they understand.